Through our story thus far, we've witnessed the beating heart behind the legend of the Alamo. From the first whispers of rebellion to the final cries of defiance, Joe's journey has carried us through the bondage, the brotherhood, and the search for freedom. Alongside Rebecca, whose courage burned as fiercely as her love, and men like Travis, Bowie, and Crockett, Joe found himself caught in a war not of his own making, but one which would define his life forever. In episode 6, the siege reached a breaking point as the beleaguered defenders made their final stand. Duty and destiny collided in dust and fire of a fateful dawn. Now, in the final episode, the battle's end brings a reckoning. Joe must face what freedom truly means, because the fight for liberty at the Alamo was now over. But the struggle for the soul of a nation was just beginning.
That night, Joe was in quarters with Colonel Travis. Like always, there to be his man, if and there was problems. The moonlight filled the little room, and at that moment, it seemed that the world was doing all right. But you and me know, it weren't.
Awake?
Hard night to sleep.
Yeah, they're all hard to sleep anymore. Wonder what time it is.
Ain't been no good morning cannon yet.
When do you think Santa Ana will come?
Surprised he ain't attacked already.
Me too.
Maybe his hourglass broke, and he don't know what time it is neither.
Or maybe he knows exactly what time it is.
I'm not sure why you did it, but thank you for giving me my freedom.
Not sure why I did it either. Money out of my pocket. I suppose it's because I believe a man has a right to die free, or at least to fight for his freedom. That's what this is all about, to me anyway. Not sure about the others.
I've thought about leaving.
Why haven't you?
Always figured I'd have to fight for my freedom. Not this way, but fight anyway.
Yeah, most of the others are here fighting for land, not the freedom to choose how they live. I've known that for a while now.
They don't see the truth then, do they?
No, they don't.
That's how folks are, I've noticed.
How?
Proving something to most folks is boring and tiresome. They'd rather be handed an easy lie instead of searching for the difficult truth.
How do you mean?
Most folks believe that my people can't take care of themselves, that we're better off being slaves.
Well, that ain't true.
Don't change nothing.
If the Mexicans don't attack today, you can still leave. You know that?
Where would I go, Colonel?
Well, if it were me, I'd take that pretty woman and head north, back across the border.
She says the same thing.
You should listen to her.
I made a bargain with myself when you bought me out of that fighting den, that I would stay with you, fight with you if need be, to the end. My mind ain't changed.
My grandfather was an indentured servant. Did you know that?
No.
He used to talk about how every night he wished for his freedom, how he had all these plans for when he was finally able to do what he wanted to do. But a funny thing happened. When he did pay off his service, he just stayed right where he was, started his own place and never left.
How come?
Well, that's what I asked him. After all the times he dreamed of leaving, he said it was because that was the only life he knew.
Colonel, you ever think that maybe you and me were closer to being the same than we are to being different?
I believe that most men are more alike than they're different.
So do I. He's attacking, Colonel!
Come on, boys! The Mexicans are upon us! Let's give them hell!
Well, Colonel Travis, he headed straight to the west wall. He shot him about 4 Mexicans with both barrels, but had no time to reload. He pulled his sword and run one of them through, but that first musket shot from the wall took him. Santa Ana, you planned good. His men got close enough to use their muskets, killed our sentries. Colonel Bowie, he was so sick he couldn't even stand, but he could still fight. killed 2 or 3 of her before they got to his bed. Santa Anna's regulars was all over the outer walls, coming over the north wall of Bowie like water over a falls. They cut a path to the inner courtyard, killing everybody on their way. The slaves, along with the women and children, hid in the sacristy of the old mission. No one attacked them right off. Colonel Bowie's woman, Betty, said she had to help it. She ran out. Rebecca tried to stop her, because when Betty found out Colonel Bowie was already dead, she was mad on a wet hen, and she ran to help at the main cannon position. She was something, yelling how she was going to kill every one of them damned Mexicans. Both women went to the main cannons in the center of the courtyard, Betty trying to stoke them again, Rebecca trying to bring her back to the chapel.
It'll fire again!
Stop! You can't fire both cannons by yourself!
And that's when it happened. That explosion, it took both cannons and everyone around them. The smoke kind of just drifted here and there, then nothing. And when it finally cleared enough, you could see there weren't nothing but bodies. One of them, a woman's body lying there covered by the shawl Rebecca was wearing. Of course, we all knew what happened when we seen the shawl. All of them was dead, including Rebecca. The regulars, they come over the wall like ants at a summer picnic. Nothing and no one was stopping by that time. Inside, the men knew they was gonna lose. Some of them tried to run, but they was cut down by the Mexican cavalry. The rest of them stayed and fought. Mr. Dickinson, he ran out to protect his wife. His last words were, "Great God, Sue, the Mexicans are inside our walls. If they spare you, save the child." At the end, and it was over by 6:30 that morning, only Mr. Crockett and 3 of his boys was left. They fought them using their rifles like clubs, but it didn't do no good. Joe, he tried to help Mr. Crockett, but got shot too, in the side. When he fell, we all knew it was over. And then, it was like the angels in heaven come out to sing to those that had died.
All the roads that lead to glory meet with such a heavy price. Is it I that feel unworthy to make the sacrifice? Far too late for your forgiveness. I never said the right goodbyes. We shall bear the only witness. After the battle cries, after the battle cries.
That's when Joe, he come to. And he knew then, like everyone, his world had changed forever.
Where did everybody go? It's so quiet, or I've just gone deaf. Do I belong to Mexico? Who is living? Is there no one left? It was just an hour ago. Before the cannons cleansed us from all sin. This was once the Alamo, a lonely mission that we Everybody's gone. No one calling out my name was all so fast. Every single one. Go and ask Joe. Go and fetch Joe. Clean it up, Joe. Joe will know. Go and get Joe. Go and find Joe. Have you seen Joe? Joe will know. Go and get Joe. Go and find Joe. Have you seen Joe? Go and get Joe. Well, maybe I'm already dead, and this is as good as it gets. And this is my last farewell on my way to hell. Jesus has turned me down, and he's sending me his regrets. Then the devil is on his way to collect his debt.
Joe proved he was alive, and just about then, this Mexican officer, he come in the mission grounds straight as a stick, chest all puffed out, and let me tell you, he had one dangerous smile.
You. Who are you? Habla.
Joe didn't answer, 'cause he was so damn surprised to be alive.
I ain't dead.
About then, one of the Generalissimo's officers, he come over and knocked Joe upside the head. Then, shoved that musket long knife, think they call them bayonets, right up to Joe's throat.
Answer when Generalissimo Santana addresses you, peon.
Name's Joe. Manservant to Colonel Travis.
Ah, see. You are a slave. Where is the Coronel? Is he dead? Show me his body.
Over there. That's where the ball took him.
So, the Generalissimo Santa Anna points to the officer and has him turn over the body. He sees who it is. Santa Anna points at his manservant. He were a small, stooped-over little fella, and he pops to attention.
Prepare my breakfast where the body is. Just as I predicted. 6:30 and they all are dead.
So, the little fella starts making breakfast as the high and mighty Generalissimo picks his way through the bodies. Joe's still not sure he's alive. Past his chest.
I ain't dead. Leastways, I don't think I am.
Don't worry. You will not be killed. Why would I kill a slave anyway? There is no slavery here.
Here? Ain't we still in Texas?
This is Mexico. That is the reason I have liberated this mission. Burn the bodies! I will show the world what happens to the traitors and enemies of Mexico, and you, slave man. To show you how Mexico treats its people, I liberate you.
I appreciate that, General, I do. But how about your servant man there? He's a slave, ain't he?
Benjamin. He is not a slave. He is indentured to mi familia. He will leave only after he has completed the debt he incurred.
And old Santa Anna, he does this real low bow, waves his hand, then wanders through all them dead bodies, leaving Joe to wonder what it all meant.
What color is the voice of freedom? Which color screams the battle cry? Who holds the keys to this new kingdom? Which shade is right when we must die?
was in the battle from the beginning, and he lost a lot of friends, and when the smoke cleared, he just walked around, remembering each one of them.
Over there, that was my friend young Thomas. Both of us from Louisiana. And over there, Alamo Dickinson. Had him a new baby girl, little Angela. Jamie, Billy, Mr. Russell, and Mr. Crockett's Tennessee volunteers. All 14 of them. Colonel Travis. He was right next to me. First one to fall. The truth is, it could have been me that took that first ball, not him. My poor Rebecca.
Joe, he just fell back on his knees, then looks at the others, Sam and Charlie and the rest.
Bring her to me.
Well, they did, and set her body right down in front of him.
She was killed in the last barrage. Mexican ball dropped square in the middle of the 2 cannons that we had.
Joe, he was crying by then. He touched that shawl she'd been wearing last time he seen her, then pulled it back and was surprised as hell.
Betty?
That's right. It were Betty under that shawl.
We tried to get her to come back with us, Joe, but you know how she was.
Wasn't having none of it. Wanted to stop them Mexicans by her own self.
Senorita Rebecca? She's not here?
Never see her again.
Never see who again?
Yep, it were her. She was all dirty and smudged, dress all tore up, but Rebecca, she was just fine.
I decide who I ain't seen again.
Rebecca?
Well, they give each other a hug and a kiss you ain't never seen before. All smiles. Though Joe was bleeding, and she looked like she'd been drugged through the cannon herself.
What now, Mr. Joe? Are you free?
Yeah, I am for now, but not a whole lot better off.
Do what you want, but me, I'm headed down to Mexico. No slaves. Man can be free, no matter his color.
Count me in. Better than being claimed by some other white man.
Can I come with you?
Best you stay here, youngin'. Ain't gonna be all that safe where we's going.
Mr. Joe?
Let's find your mama first. See to the others. Gonna be plenty of heartache ahead for all of us.
Play us a turn for the journey. You coming, ain't you?
Well, damn straight I was coming. And to you listening to our story, you remember what you just learned. Tell folks how it really was. Here?
What color is the voice of freedom? Which color screams the battle cry? Who holds the keys to this new kingdom? Which shade is right when we must die? Salute the fallen heroes. What happens now to those like me? 199 to 0. Now they can finally be free. What color is the voice of freedom? As flesh is ripped away from bone, we are the color when you need some. Waiting here in the unknown. But there's another untold story. When you
I suppose yous want to know who all these talented folks are that made this story. Well, I'm gonna tell you. The music and lyrics of these songs were written by Lord Graham Russell. He's that guy in Air Supply. He sure can write great songs. The story and script were written by Craig Clyde and Sam Goldstein, talented guys who've been writing together for near 50 years. As for the cast, Abraham, our narrator, that's me, was played by James Jameson. Additional narration by Craig Clyde. Joe was played by Gray Idolot. Rebecca was played by Brittany Andom. Colonel Travis and Santa Ana was played by Josh Richardson. Sam was played by Data Gerald. Charlie was played by Tobijah Tyler. Betty was played by Anika Barcelona. Enrique was played by Tiago Lubers. Crockett, Houston, Bowie, and Rose were played by Nate McGregor. Ensemble singers included Walter James Woods, David Evanoff, Emily Starr, Graham Russell, Stina Peterson, and Bella Woods. Our talented musicians included Graham Russell, Alex Rowe, David Evanoff, Joel Pack. This project from start to finish was produced by Sam Goldstein, Craig Clyde, David Evanoff, and Walter James Woods. This project was engineered by David Evanoff, one talented hombre, mixed and mastered at Evanoff Studios in South Salt Lake City, Utah. Some music tracks were engineered and recorded by Joel Pack at Rigby Road Studios. If you liked our story, it's free to listen again. Even tell your friends. Watch for Alamo coming to the stage soon. Y'all take care now, and I hope to be back again too.